Hamba sujud kami di kaki ilahi Padma Bhagwan Sri Sai Baba kami yang terkasih.
A very big welcome and Om Sai Ram to our dearest brothers and sisters who are gathered here with us on Zoom today. Before we begin with today's program, let us all invite Swami to be with us, guide us, and shower us with his love, grace, and divine blessings. Let us all start by chanting 3 Oms. Sai Ram. Firstly, let me introduce myself. I'm Kamlu Kirplani, your host for today. With me, I have Sister Janki Danwani, who will, before we begin with this session, we would like you to take a moment to understand the guidelines, which we have all to follow so we can have a smooth running session. That is, kindly note that your microphones and videos have been temporarily disabled by the host. Should you have any questions, you can type them in the chat box. The host or co-host will give you the access to switch on your audio and video accordingly. Thank you. And now, this is what everyone is waiting for. We are indeed very honored and blessed to have with us Professor Bhagia, directly from Puttaparthi for all of us. Professor H.J. Bhagia is very well known to many of our Sai family, not only in Indonesia, but worldwide. In the year 1986, when Bhagwan started the MBA program in Prashanti Nilayam, Professor H.J. Bhagia was one of the first teachers to be appointed by Bhagwan. Bhagwan often referred to him as his professor in spirituality. Bhagwan has been continuously guiding him in his personal life. He has also been fortunate to receive direct instructions from Bhagwan towards shaping students as effective instruments in his divine master plan. Professor H.J. Bhagia had received a gold medal for his chemical engineering from Bombay University in 1969. Later on, to complete his postgraduate diploma in industrial management from Bombay University in the year 1978. As a professional, he has worked for organizations in multiple industries in numerous capacities. His vast experience has been gained by working for various corporations in India, the Netherlands, Bahrain, the UK, and many other countries. Let us now welcome Professor Bhagia and hear from him what Baba wants from us. Loving Sai Ram, uncle, or should I call you professor, or should I call you brother?
Thank you very much for wonderful introduction with pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. Co-travelers on path of spirituality, Sai Ram to everyone. I'm so happy today to be one amongst you.
Once again, Uncle Sai Ram, should I call you uncle or professor?
Anything is good enough. We are just one small family, Sai family.
Very true, very true. Then I'll address you as uncle. That feels closer.
Very good.
Sai Ram. So how are you, uncle? I'm sure all well.
All well. Yes.
So fortunate, Sai Ram. We are so fortunate to have you today amongst us. So without further ado, let's start the session, as I'm sure everyone here is very eager to hear from you. Uncle, in the olden days, to get one glimpse or darshan of the Lord, people had to do a lot of tapas, meditation, by going to the mountains. Whereas now, Purna Avatar, Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, gods of gods, devas of devas, had come down on earth and given us darshan morning and afternoon every day for over 70 years. But sadly, many of us took it easy, or rather took it for granted, by not making or doing their max while being in Parthi. We never realized how lucky and fortunate we were. Uncle, ever Swami shared with you what made him come? Saram.
Uncle?
It's a very, very pertinent question. I'm so glad that we are realizing his importance. Although we feel gap physically, in the sense physical form, gap of physical form, but he is always available with us, and he has been with us. He has not come just because you and I wanted it. He has come because of the prayers of thousands of people, sages, saints, and out of his mercy, the formless, the one which cannot be perceived through senses, has come and taken a form to interact with us, to talk to us. We could love him, we could touch him, and we could see him.
True.
It's very interesting. Once, one of our MBA students' father asked Bhagwan, very senior devotee, very close to Bhagwan, that Swamiji, you have really showered grace on us. Then Swamiji said, what do you think? The grace is by setting ashrams, setting hospitals and schools. Have I come for that? Far from that. So many sages prayed to Himalayas, thousands of sages waiting to have my darshan. Therefore, out of my mercy, out of my grace on all the humanity, I have come down. Then this gentleman, so Swami told him that the purpose for which he has come. Yes, then this gentleman seriously, he asked, but Swami, we don't see those sages and saints here. Then Swami gave a reply, at the moment, I have created barrier between them and me. Because once they come, you will not be allowed to sit here unless you have lifted yourself to that level of consciousness. Then Swami said that I'm giving you a chance to uplift yourself. Actually, with my one darshan, first darshan you have, all your punyas in all the previous births are paid off, are given to you. That is the importance of my darshan. In this discussion, one small boy, school boy, he got up and said, Swamiji, you are giving us darshan day in, day out. How is that? We have done whatever good karmas we have done, that is paid off. Then how can we get the darshan every day? Then Swami said, every subsequent darshan, it is out of my grace, out of my immense compassion, I come and give you darshan. Actually, all your karmas have been paid off. Now, it is my pure love to you. I'll tell you one small story. Actually, it is not a story, eyewitness. We were in a Thrice session, Vrindavan. Swami told that when he was a small boy, he had gone to Arvindo ashram and played badminton with him. He said, I know all of them. I went to even Ramana Ashram. We were all surprised. Then a beautiful story. We heard that in 1950, when Bhagwan's physical frame was 24 years old, a boy. Ramana Maharshi was 71 years old at that time. And moment Ramana Ashram, Bhagwan Shri Ramana Maharshi, he saw Swami, he got up, went running. Parabrahman, Parabrahman, Parabrahman. Oh, Parabrahman has come to me. Then everybody was surprised that we call Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi and he is calling a boy Parabrahman because he identified that this is Parabrahman above all of us. Nobody can be equivalent to him in a human form because he took human form. He was not born. He took human form for our sake. Yes. It didn't stop there. Swami said, he invited Swamiji, made him sit inside his ashram, and he prayed, Swami, can I prepare something for you and offer it to you? Swami said, okay. He prepared the best, whatever was available, brought it in a plate, offered it to Swami, and out of love, immense love, Swami partook it. He was eating and looking at Swami, and when few morsels were still left in the plate, Swamiji stopped it. And Raman Maharshi, he said, Swami, please. He said, no, I've finished. I'm full, finished. Then Raman Maharshi, he, like a child, he snatched the plate from Bhagwan's hand and he started almost licking the plate. Then he declared, I have no more births because I have taken today prasadam, partaken by Parabrahman. That is the importance of Bhagwan. Not only that, then Raman Maharshi had promised his mother that I'll get you moksha. So mother had already passed away. He told Swami, Swami, this is my mother's tomb. Please bless her. Swami put his hand on mother's tomb. After he did that, Raman Maharshi asked, Swamiji, Lakshmi's tomb. Who's Lakshmi? Cow. Swami, this cow helped us throughout her life, giving us milk. Please bless her tomb also. Swami blessed that tomb. Then Swami, out of, I won't say fun, but very important statement, Swami asked Raman Maharshi, where is your tomb? Then he said, Swami, here it is. Swami put on his head the hand. He said, oh, now I'm thoroughly blessed. I don't have to do anything in my life now. I'm through. That is our Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Yes, what is your next question? I have given a little bit insight that what is Bhagwan, and he's all the time with us. So what is your next question, Kamluji?
Okay.
That was so fascinating about the Maharishi. But uncle, now that Swami has left his physical form, can we still get those benefits from this Purna avatar? Like how Maharishi got all these benefits now in this avatarhood time, in this Purna avatar time. Can we still do that? Get that benefit?
Actually, this we had discussed 2 years back when I had come to Jakarta. And where is Danish? Is he present? Danesh Watwani, is he present? I had discussed with him, but I don't mind. I'll repeat it. Where's he? Is he here?
Yes, he is.
He
is
here? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Host, can you kindly add Danesh Watwani here?
Because I have discussed with him, I will share again.
Sure. We'll
Sairam, uncle.
Sairam. Yes.
How are you?
There you are. Yes, we had a wonderful time 2 years back when we discussed on these things. Doesn't matter. I will repeat. I will rather share with everyone now. See, Swamiji allowed me to join here in 1986 as the introduction it was given. Soon after that, maybe 1987 itself, Swamiji gave us interview. In that interview, very high level profile people were there from university, from primary and higher secondary school, and some VIPs. And I don't know why Swamiji had included us, that is me and my family also in that interview. Now, in that interview, after Swamiji gave a small discourse, and then he was distributing the Vibhuti Prasadam to all of us, and he was carrying the bag himself. Then I said, Swamiji, I know that you're avatar. Can I ask one question? And if you allow me to ask and give me the answer to the question, Swamiji, not only we all here will be benefited, whosoever listens to it will always be benefited. Can I ask this question? Yes. Then he said, yes, what is your question? I said, Swamiji, Avatar is with us. I don't know how to make best use of Avatar. I want to listen from Avatar's mouth. How to make best use of Avatar. He looked at me. He gave Vibhuti to everybody and ignored me. I thought, oh, did I ask any difficult question? Did Swami not like it? But last he came to me to give me the Vibhuti. He took bunch of Vibhuti packets and so many that I knew that I will not be able to hold in one hand. I opened both the hands. He said, so force, with so much of force, that corners of Vibhuti packet, Vibhuti splashed. Then he gave answer. Looking to my eyes, two things, two sentences. He said, love. Love is God. God is love. Live in love. Second, aham karam. Aham, I, Atma is one. Akar, when the form gets attached to that I, then becomes aham karam, that is separate entity. He said these two sentences and left it. It took me several years to understand the meaning of that. Yes. Love, we know. Swami has spoken so much about love. Subsequently, in interactions with the MBA students and teachers, Swami gave us, that it's a divine love. He said there are three dimensions to it. One, love has to be selfless. Totally giving, never receiving anything from anyone. And also it is unconditional. The pure divine love is changeless. It doesn't depend upon my position, financial status, or social position. It is changeless, always there. And third dimension is love is fearless. So this type of love, which Swami says, start the day with love, spend the day with love, fill the day with love, and end the day with love. That is a way to reach God. When I love somebody, I'm not scared to tell him that you're right or you're wrong. Swami used to even scold somebody. This is out of pure love to improve himself.
Okay. Yes.
Now, on love, we can talk more, but I want to give now emphasis on what is this ahamkaram. Ahamkaram or I. And we are all the manifestation of that one Parabrahman you call, Atman you call, God, love, I, all are same. So in order to do that, to explain, demonstrate that, I will take a few seconds. I'll bring some required material and show you that what is this ahamkaram, how we can understand that and put into practice. In the meantime, you translate it, and I will just, it'll take few seconds.
Yeah, I got this back.
Please hold it. See this different shapes of eyes. Some are round, some are like conical. And there's water. This is one type. This is another type.
Yeah.
Now, thank you. See, in this bottle, there are various types of ice. Some are cube, some are long one. Can you see? Is it clear? Now, there's a very, very important message. All the ice are of different shape, different size, different texture, but all of them are made up of water. There's nothing but water. They are floating also in water. And after some time, each of the piece will dissolve and become water. They have come from water. They are made out of water. And after certain time, they will go back to original source of water. Yes. So we learn a very good lesson from this. All of us are made up of only one thing. That is consciousness, which is subtler than water, subtler than even the space. And we appear different. I'm Bhagia, he's so-and-so, she's so-and-so, she's girl, I'm a man. And all these differences are only in appearance of physical as well as mental. Otherwise, all of us are one. So that is the teaching. It took me years to understand. When he made this statement, ahamkaram, I is one. Akar, form is different, appearing to be different. So you see unity in diversity. Yes. So the best way to make use of avatar is follow his teachings, follow his guidelines. Teachings should be not simply spoken about, put into practice. Even last message which we see on Samadhi is love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. Love all, love with that divine love, mind you. The three attributes of the pure divine love, that is selfless, changeless, and fearless. And when you say that I love a person, you better show it in service, man. Can you say that I love you? That is only lip service. Serve him. That is the meaning of love all and serve all. Similarly, help ever, hurt never. Help person selflessly, not out of expecting anything in return. Help. If you can't help, at least don't ever hurt anybody. Yes. It's a very interesting thing happened once, 1997, December. Swamiji, first time, international cricket match organized here in Puttaparthi. All the cricketers were supposed to come. Swami was very much busy in organizing all the facilities. Swami was not very happy on one point, that it will be not broadcast live to all over the world. At that time, technology was not that good. So one day, like a child, he came and told me, Bhagia, today we got the information that they are going to bring all the technical equipment, and the cricket match will be broadcast live. That was supposed to take place on 30th of December, 1997. Yes. Now, I was very overjoyed. I told Swamiji, so selfless you are, Swami. You found a way to give darshan to millions of people all over the world through this cricket match, because everybody is fond of cricket match. You found the cricket match as a medium to give your darshan to everybody. How nice, Swami, how nice. Now I'm sure all of them will get realization, because your darshan so important. Yes. You know what? Swami gave the answer. To my surprise, he said, I'm not interested in quantity. I'm interested in quality. I don't want millions of people to watch and come and see Prashanti Nilayam and later on they should come. No. Few, enough. I said, Swami, why? You have such an unlimited capacity that all can be benefited, all will reach the goal. During your avatar road, we'll all get realization. He said, no. Only few. I said, what, Swami? Ordinary gurus, they give moksha to so many people at a time. As good as in their boat, whatever capacity they have, they make all people cross the ocean. And your ship has unlimited capacity. And you said, no, only few will realize during your avatar road. I said, Swami, I'm rather disappointed. Then Swami gave the answer, which I will tell you.
Okay.
Then, you know what Swami gave the reply? He said, see, the sports meet preparation is going on. You people have a sports meet day, 11th January. Isn't it? Nowadays, for teachers, they are forcing every teacher to participate. Even Swami told me, no, you have to participate in at least some game. So I accepted one game. He said, last Sunday, what game did you play? I said, Swamiji, it was like this. You know it, but you are asking me, therefore I'm sharing everything with you. That Swami, they started asking all the teachers to stand in a row, and marking was there. We were told that there will be a referee, one person, he will give a whistle. We all have to run, and at far away, there was another marking with a flag that in 5 minutes, we have to reach there. Whosoever reaches there will be given the award, a reward, or some token of love from Swami. That means we will consider that I'm a winner. I have earned this. So that was a game. Then Swami asked me, how many were you there? I said, Swami, about 200-300 teachers from university, from college, primary school, higher secondary school. So all of us administrators, all of us were there. Swami said, in the allotted time, how many people reached there? I said, Swami, one actually completed this, and second one just touched in that allotted period. That means only 2. He said, see, out of 700, out of 300-400, only 2 reached, isn't it? So yes, Swami, please.
Yes,
yeah. Then Swami gave me very good teaching. He said, 2 out of few hundreds reached the goal in a given allotted time, isn't it? I said, yes, Swami. Swami, but that game is different. I am talking about reaching the goal of our life during your avatarhood. Why few? You can give it to all. He said, wait. 2 reach the goal in few minutes allotted time. Yes, Swami. What happened to the other people? I said, Swamiji, depending upon their well-being of their health, and few could hardly run, and 1 or 2 actually discontinued, they couldn't run. Few went maybe 10-15 steps away, 20 steps away. Some of them reached at the middle of the distance. Some reached 3/4 of the distance, and some of them almost their reach, but they couldn't complete it in the allotted time. So that was his status. Swami said, yes. See, during avatarhood also, I have given you the goal clarity. What is the goal of life? I have also put you on the path. Even though you only few have completed, those who could not complete should continue putting efforts towards the goal, because goal is very clear to you now. You know how to walk. Reach the goal. Go on. If not today, tomorrow. If not now, after a few years, you will definitely reach the goal. Then how can you say that Avatar has only limited? Why Avatar has unlimited company, unlimited the capacity, and only few reached? Yes, that's a way. I said, yes, Swami. You are right, Swami. Yes.
Okay.
So now ball is in our court. He has given us whatever he had come to give us. If we do not follow his teachings, and we say that how to make use of Avatar, I think fault lies with us, not with the Lord. He has a basic thing, if we can follow, which he said that love. Treat everyone as the embodiment of same consciousness, same Atma. And when you do that, automatically you will progress spiritually. How will you be able to cheat anybody? How will you be angry with anyone? How will you have jealousy with anyone if you know that each one of us is embodiment of same consciousness, same God, same Swami. Swami is residing in each one of us, Swami Tattva, not Swami physically. If you tear, there's not going to be Swami inside, but Swami principle is there with all of us. We have seen Swami, we have heard Swami, we have touched Swami. So how can we not follow his teaching? Otherwise, we cannot call ourselves as his devotees. To call ourselves as devotee, we must follow his teachings. Okay. Yes, I'm now inviting some more question, Kamlu.
You have wonderful experiences with Swami. Amazing. But uncle, you know what? We know that we always hear Swami says, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. But sometimes it's kind of a little difficult. And apparently in our chat box, we have some questions. They're amazing questions, but one of them right now, which can relate with what just now you said, is from Sister Jenny. If you allow me to on her camera so that she can ask you directly, so you get to see who the person is.
Yes.
Sister Jenny, Sairam.
Sairam, yes, I know you. I know
yes,
you.
Sairam, uncle.
Yes,
I'm
I'd
so
met you
happy
2
to
years back.
see you.
Yeah.
Yes, we met in Jakarta. I'm so
Yes.
happy to see you, Sairam. And now I've got an opportunity to ask you a very important question,
Please.
which I know is not only from me, from many of us do feel this at times.
Yes.
You know, uncle, Swami taught us to love all and be kind and be happy always. But at times, people tend to take advantage of our love and kindness by doing injustice and hurt us in the bargain, which makes us unhappy. As a human, we all are at times, we are limited people, right? So should we still be good and to love such people? And if yes, why and how we have to be good with them because they hurt us?
Yes, I'll give the answer to this. We think that we are born human being just now, but we forget that we come here to purify our soul, individual soul, Jiva Atma, as we call it. And at the with the Atmic level, we decide with the help of the guiding soul that in this birth, I will carry out these activities. There's so much of backlog of the unwanted karma. Only in human being, we work out to purify the soul. So we have decided. Now when we come, I have already decided before coming here, who will be my life partner, who will be my children, what will happen to them, what will happen to me. We, at that time, like a drama, we said, okay, I will come and trouble you and you bear it. Otherwise, your karma will not get wiped off. Other person will say, no, I love you and I will not just trouble you, but I'll come and hug you. I'll become your wife. We'll go together and I will make your life so comfortable. We agree everything before the soul gets embodied. The rule of the game is we forget. Moment we are embodied, all the understanding is taken away from the body and the mind. And in that new scene, new circumstances, we have to work out the karma by remembering that what I'm getting is the result of the seed which I have sown in the past. And if I keep quiet and now sow the seeds which are for the good thing, in future, good thing is going to come to me. So that is the formula. Yes. For this, being an engineer, I translated, after understanding this, into very small process, which you will appreciate. We have passed so many births, backlog of karma. Just imagine there's a tube. And this tube has segments. And it is each segment represents our past life, accumulation of the past life inside the tube. The rule is there is only one inlet and one outlet. So in this birth, whatever I put in this tube is filled with past karmas. If I put good water from this inlet, and something will come out. Now, you may say that I am putting good water. Why is muck coming out? Because muck is there just before the outlet of the pipe, there's a muck. So when I put good water, due to the pressure, muck comes out. And if I put, supposing I do wrong things, injustice, hurting people, insulting people, that means I'm doing wrong or putting muck in my addition to the karma. Still, some people, good water is coming out. Then how do you explain? It is because the precedent prior to this outlet, the karmas done were so good that even though now I'm putting muck here, good water is coming out. So it explains to me that why, in spite of doing good, why am I getting wrong results or not favorable results? Because what I have sown earlier, that is coming out now. And go on putting good water, whole pipe will get cleansed. Then you get pure water. Then go on putting good water comes out. If you are putting all the dirt, which I will not say even, I will not discuss even. So let us go on putting teachings of Swami and eventually everything will be cleansed.
Seperti itu Sister Jenny, ya.
Yeah, I'll give you one more incident if you have patience to listen. See, Swami has a divine formula. It's like this. Once, one boy who was doing always good, coming and sitting for darshan, student, coming and sitting for darshan in time, either reading his book or doing some japa or nam samaran or whatever it is. And when Swami comes for darshan, he will be fully attentive to have his darshan. Is compared to that, there was another boy who had little air in his head. He was the son of a VIP. Thought, I can do anything. So his behavior was not that good expected from the student. Now, when Swamiji came once, senior devotee also saw sitting there, and we also saw. Swami gave a lot of attention to the boy who was mischievous and ignored the boy who was very good. So senior devotee, he had a liberty to ask Swami, Swamiji, I have been seeing that you are giving attention to this boy, maybe because he's a son of VIP, but this boy who is so good, you are not giving much attention. I don't understand, Swami. Yeah, please. So Swami said, I have a divine formula. See, if you do good and I come and give you pat, the benefit of that good is nullified. You got the recognition. Your spiritual bank balance doesn't increase. It remains zero for that act. But if you do good and I ignore you, then you are putting score one plus point in your bank balance. If you do good and in spite of that, I come and scold you for some other reason which you have done in the past, then you get +2 marks in the divine bank balance. On the other side, if you do something wrong and I come and scold that, your bank balance or negative side, it remains zero. If something and I ignore you, and get -1. If you do something wrong and I may come and pat you for something good in the past you've done, then you get a wrong impression that you did bad, but it's still Swami is praising me. You get -2. So you decide. That is the formula available or applicable to every act. Everybody I'm meeting is nothing but embodiment of same Swami. So it is up to me. What do I do? If somebody is scolding, be happy. You're done good. So you're getting +2. Good.
Yes, Uncle. Okay.
I think
Uncle?
any other question? Let's give a chance to somebody else now.
Thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you.
Saira.
Beautiful question, Sister Jenny. Really, that's a question that I always wanted to know too. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle, for highlighting the answer. That was really, really nice. Okay, Uncle, there's this another question that is really interesting, which many people now keep asking this question. It's from Sister Mansha. She is put in the chat box, but I would like to invite her. Sister Mansha. Saram, Sister.
Saram, Uncle.
Saram, Sister.
Saira.
Greetings from Indonesia, Uncle. Uncle, according to many devotees now, after Swami's Mahasamadhi, Swami is everywhere. And hence, do we still need to go to Parthi? What is your view? Is it true that we don't need to go to Puttaparthi? Thank you, Uncle.
Okay.
See, I think we are kidding ourselves.
Right.
Why do we come to Parthi, or why do we visit any temple? Rama, Krishna and all, they are not there. We are Jesus, Allah. We go to their respective places of worship. Why do we go? Because this place is highly charged, divinely charged. Every grain of this soil is charged with the divinity. Avatar came here. 85 years he has remained here. Do you think such a joke? Can there be any place equivalent to Puttaparthi in the whole universe? Cannot be. Just a small example. I've been here for the last 35 years. I never feel that I should not come to Puttaparthi. Swami physical form is not there. I've been here. I'm also charged. So why should I be here? No. Just you go out, or from outside you come here. How much peace will you get? Have you touched this soil after so much of botheration? Come in here. Be calm. This type of calmness, peace, happiness, bliss. If a person is so elevated, then he doesn't need to take form. Why come to? He need not have the coming in this world itself. I think this is a mistake. Either the person has not understood. I think mostly person has not understood. If we are thinking that now physical form is not there, he is all the time. All the time. No, lack of time. I can number minutes. How that morning I was thinking how to end. Swami gave me an idea that these questions, because yesterday same question were asked to me in my awareness class. So I came prepared that, oh, supposing these questions are there, I must demonstrate. Early morning in silent sitting, Swami said, you do this. So this place cannot be substituted by anything else. This is my opinion. The rest is left to the individual. I will give one. I have no right to talk about anybody else. When Swamiji left the physical frame, I was shattered. As Swami had mentioned, because of the lack of time, I'm not giving the details, the interaction with Bhagavan. Swami said, one day it will come when all of you will be widows. So I felt that on day 24th of April 2011. I was not able to come out and show my face, crying. Finally, after quite some time, 14th of December 2014, Swami came early morning in the I am just giving the gist of the dream, but detail it will take long time because I don't know. I want to invite more questions so that many people get a chance. The dream, it was, Swamiji, I was standing near Shanti Vedika, where the playground, and hills are there where you get Jesus' statue, the Krishna's statue and things like that. Between the arches of the two hills, Swami in a white robe giving Abhaya darshan. I shouted in the dream. I shouted, "Are here!" from a far distance. But Swami was smiling, white robe, like 50, 55-year-old body. So he was smiling. He said, "I'm here. I'm not gone." "But where were you?" "I'm never gone. I'm only." And he said, on the right side of Swami's hand, there were the one model of two temples, and the left side were another two models of the temple. Then he said, "See all the four dhams, charo dham idhar hi hai, all the four dhams are here." I said, "Swami," I was just shouting. So I'll subsequently tell you the more dream, please. Then the desire came there. I said, "Swamiji, you are there for time, Swami. I can go and my wife." He said, "Okay." I, in my dream, went running to my same house and told my dream. I told my wife, she was sleeping, that, "Come on, Swami has come to give darshan." Both of us, we ran back and went and stood there. And same place, when I see Swami was not there, I started crying. "Swami, you went away." Then Swami said, "Hey, pagal, madcap, I'm here only. Trees coming in between. Turn towards right and you'll be able to see me." So both of us, we turned, and again Swami, both the Abhayas, the white robe, and again I shouted, "Swamiji, where were you?" He said, "See, I am here only. I have never gone." And he said, "See, charo dham idhar hi hai, all the four dhams are here. And there is no need to go anywhere else." I said, "Swamiji, now every day you will give darshan like this?" He said, "Yes, I'm here only." I said, "But Swami, there are so many people don't even know you're giving darshan." He said, "Yes, whomsoever I will, that person will get darshan, not otherwise." I said, "Wow, Swami." So when I did that, I spread my, as if I'm going to embarrass Swami. I just wanted to hug him. So with that, my hand went and touched the edge of the bed, and I woke up and told the whole dream to my wife. And so much the dream was that I was, dusting my feet, because I felt that thorns and stones and the cow dung is still stuck. So my wife, when I woke her up, she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "This was a dream." She said, "But still you are doing it." I said, "Yeah, still I feel that I just ran with you." Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, I was peaceful, and I know that Swami is all the time physically also here. I think that we should give a chance to some other questions also, if there are any.
Yes. Uncle, as how you've gotten so many graces, abundance of blessings, there's this one interesting question from Brother Ravi Bhatia. Brother, can you kindly come online? Can you, host, can you bring him?
Yeah, I met Ravi also. Ravi also, where's he?
Yeah, he's here. He's got a very interesting question, which is
please.
Yes. There.
Sai Ram uncle, pranams from Jakarta uncle.
Yeah, so nice. Oh, that's good.
Sai Ram uncle, just a very short question we have. I know Swami has graced you with many, many things, yeah, over your life, and still shall be gracing you. Uncle, if you can just guide us a little bit on how to earn His grace in abundance and blessings for ourselves and our family, not only in this life and in the life beyond, just some references from your side, Uncle, whatever you feel is fit for us to know. Sairam.
I'll give you one small interaction. In Tri session we had with Swami and students. Students were taken for summer project, and they wanted on Sunday holiday blessings from Swami, that is in the form of interview. But Swami was refusing because they should earn that. And Swami told me, see Bhagia, anything. See, you draw money from the bank. I said, we should have a current or saving account. Then we give a check and we get the money. Or we should have fixed deposit. Against that, we can get it. And third one, Swami himself said, third one, if the person, wealthy person, stands guarantee for you, then also you can get money from the bank. Isn't it? I said, yes, Swami. But see, your students, they have not done anything now. They are not doing good karmas. And they don't have a past bank balance, a spiritual bank balance. And nobody wants to stand guarantee for them. How can I give them the grace of interacting with them? So I was quiet, and I said, Swamiji, there is one more way to get money from the bank. He said, what is that? What is that? I said, Swamiji, you bank manager, if he has trust in me, he can give me overdraft. Then Swami, you also give them overdraft. No? At the moment they have not earned, but you at the moment you can give, Swami. So he said, hey, what type of teacher you are? If a student has to get a passing mark of 50, if he gets 5 marks, will you give him 45 special grace marks? If he has earned 47, 48, then 1 or 2, 3 marks you can give him a special grace. So you tell me, what do I do? Please, go ahead.
It's okay.
So then I said, Swamiji, they are praying that you please give us. He said, this all are part-time devotees. They pray when they have a problem, and I give them. See, in your company, how many types of employees were there? I said, Swami, there were 2 types, basically, the part-time and the full-time. For part-time devotees, part-time employees, Swami asked me, what were you giving them? I said, Swami, wages according to how much they have worked. And to the full-time employees, I said, Swamiji, for full-time employees, there is a salary every month. Then there is a TAD allowances. There is also pension, which will be helpful to them after they leave this company or when they retire. He said, yes, I am also a spiritual bank manager. So this is all part-time devotion. Part-time devotion, whatever you ask, I give you. You have to be full-time devotees. I said, Swami, how? He said, full-time devotees, full-time devotion is easier than the part-time. I said, how, Swami? He said, maintain equanimity under all the circumstances, all the time. That is full-time devotion. When you do that, you will get not only your salary, that means whatever you want will be given to you, plus you get nearness, dearness allowance. Also, I'll give you pension. What is that pension? That is a special grace. When you leave from this world or this life, that grace will help you to earn or do better even after that also. Yes, any other question? Because time is running short. Ravi, I would have given you much more. But
Uncle, thank you so much for your answer. And we, in your own words, we will also like to request you, so whensoever we do call upon you, you would also answer to Jakarta's call and become full-time over here and not a part-time speaker, Uncle. Yeah. Thank you so much for the wonderful,
nice
Uncle. Thank you. Sainam.
Thank you, Sainam.
Sainam.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you, Brother Ravi. I totally agree with you. Uncle, yes, due to time constraint, we have
Yeah.
many questions actually that have sent me directly, but we'll just keep it to the last one question because of the time. We have Brother Ananda with his very good question too. Brother Ananda, can you kindly on his camera host? Yes, yes.
Oh,
Though we have
that's
many
good.
questions.
Sairam,
Yes,
Uncle
that's nice.
Bhagia.
Oh,
Very
that's
happy, so blessed to see you.
nice. I'm also happy.
Thank you, Uncle. I have a question for you. According to your experience, can you give us a few tips, uncles, what we should do that can make us happy and make God happy too? Thank you, Uncle.
Okay,
Very good question. Very good question. It's a wonderful question. See, everybody wants to be happy, but we do not know where our permanent, long-lasting happiness lies. True happiness comes from union with Lord. Union doesn't mean just getting our body flushed with his body. No. Union with God means seeing God in myself and God in everyone. When I see God in everyone, how can I not love him? How can I not help him? How can I cheat him if I see myself, my God, myself with a capital S, and divinity in him? So that is the fundamental key. If you want to be happy always, first, make yourself happy. And that happiness will come only when you have, through your sadhana, through your good karma, through your japa, dhyana, whatever may be, or the devotion, you have purified yourself. God, which is already there, you have touched him. Then you will be always happy. With that, automatically your love will flow. Love is the key. Pure love, selfless love, changeless, unconditional, fearless love. That is the key. In fact, once in my presence, some overseas devotees asked Swami, Swami, how can we make you happy? Then he gave a very good formula. Happy, happy, happy. You be happy. Make others happy. Then Swami is happy. That is easy formula. Please.
Sairam, Uncle, sorry I intervene you. Uncle, remember you shared with me the story about one American who come to Swami all the way run in Brindavan, where Swami also explained to Narasimha Murthy that you only know me little bit, not like a full handkerchief. And Narasimha Murthy said, we want to know all about you, Swami. And Swami give one mantra to Narasimha Murthy. Can you share with us this mantra, Uncle?
Yeah.
Sairam.
It so happened, I'll narrate that incident very vividly. I remember it was 2005. And once a person, a scientist had from USA, he had seen the vision of Swami in the sky. So he didn't know anything before that. And he, after getting the detailed information, he landed in Vrindavan, and Swami was informed about it, him, and Swami allowed this gentleman to speak that what did you see? Then he told the students and teachers sitting there in Trai, he said, boys, don't waste your time in trying to find out here, there, nothing, everything is dust. You will find everything with Swami. Pay attention to Swami. He'll give you everything. All your problems and all your goal of life will be completed if you pay attention to him and his teachings. Yes, please.
Okay.
Then the senior devotee said, Swamiji, your glory is not only witnessed here, but even in different places, different planes. So we are very happy. We didn't know. Immediately, Swami replied a beautiful way. There was a handkerchief on Swami's side. He took it and he showed this. He said, Mr. So-and-so, you have not seen even this much glory what is going to happen in future. So much is to happen. So much. Then this devotee asked Swami, we want to witness that glory. Please. Swami said, no. That's not easy. For that, you have to do a lot of sadhana. Swami, we are prepared to do any sadhana you tell us. You want to do sadhana? Remember, Sai Baba is God. I was surprised. Is this sadhana? We know, Swami, you are God. But today, how many of us really with a full conviction, we know that Swami is God, He's omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. And He's all the time there. He knows everything about everyone. How many of us we know? That statement 2005, what Bhagavan gave, very much valid even now. Yes. Any more questions from anybody else, or depending upon how much time do we have?
Well, Uncle, we have few more questions, but due to time constraint, we cannot continue with the questions. Forgive us. So yes, definitely, we probably will have another session some other time. Yeah. So for now, thank you so much, Uncle. That was indeed very, very insightful and informative, really beautiful. Yes, you be happy, make others happy, Swami will be happy. That is so beautiful. We are truly the chosen ones here, and very grateful to you for taking your precious time to share with us all about your sharings and precious moments with Swami, clearing our doubts and enlightening us. We are truly blessed, truly blessed. Hope we can get together like this more often, Uncle.
Thank you very much. In fact, I should be thanking you. You allowed me to sanctify this time. I always enjoy, I recall that those memories and remain in bliss when you put the questions like this. I'm so happy. The quality of the questions are so good. Yes.
All Swami's grace, really, really all Swami's grace. Well,
thank you.
Now we would like to call Brother Casey to kindly say a few words for all of us.
Salam, Uncle.
Salam.
Do you remember me or no?
Yes, very much. We
came to your place 2 years back.
Yes.
With my team.
Correct.
We are really enjoy today. Actually, long time, as you know, the phone required the recharge, but all devotee battery was down. Today you came and recharged them. It was a beautiful, you shared your experience with us. We are very thankful to you, and I hope you again and again you visit us like this and recharge our battery, so all the devotees not in Jakarta only, but all over the world will be recharged. Hope this COVID will finish soon so we can visit Puttapati very soon, and we see you all there. Thanks again, behalf of the Science Study Group, Jakarta. Sai Ram.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, very true. Yeah. Very true, Brother Casey. We all are waiting to go party. Thank you.
Most welcome. Swami is waiting for you.
Sai Ram. Dear brothers and sisters, you must have noticed in our flyer, we had a tagline, once in a lifetime opportunity. We are sure that everybody wants to have a happy and beautiful life along with our family in this life and beyond too. For that, Baba has given assurance, as what Uncle shared with us today, that we can actually achieve it, not by becoming a part-time devotee, but instead be a full-time devotee with, this is the key point, unshakable faith in Swami. I repeat, unshakable faith in Swami. Kindly make use of this opportunity. We may never get this moment or chance ever again. Once again, thank you so much, Uncle. Today's session helped us to build our relationship with Swami stronger, especially in the situation of pandemic combat. I'm sure we all here, the chosen ones, got many valuable takeaways from it and will continue to have firm faith in what Swami wants us to do. And also thank you to everyone who joined us today. And not to forget, a big thank you to you, Swami, for your divine grace and love as always for all of us. Om Sri Sai Ram.
And don't forget the giving thanks to my boys. So many of them, they help me. Please,
Yes.
please, please.
Yes.
So many of them, they always help me.
Thank you.
Sai Ram, Brother Bishu. Brother Bishu, can I see you once again?
Yes.
Sai Ram. The session was supposed to be only 1.5 hours. We have gone beyond the time. Thank you so much for being with us. May Swami bless you. May Swami bless you. And hopefully we can do more and more in the near future, especially one before Swami's birthday. Okay. Thank you. Sai Ram.
Okay.
Truly, thank you, Radio Sai team. Thank you. Sister Jan. Saram, everyone, if you would like to have a picture with Uncle, maybe you can on your cameras. Yeah. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us. Forgive us for any shortcomings from our side. Thank you, Sairam. Okay, we'll just take pictures. Yeah, just give me a moment. Yeah. Thank you. Just give me a moment because there's quite a bit. Okay. Smile, Sairam. There are 4 pages, so hold on. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you. Baba bless everyone. Sai
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Uncle. Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
We'll end the session. We'll just... Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you.
Our pranams to Auntie Sai Ram.
Oh, yes, surely.
You guys are love to Auntie, Uncle. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram.